Okay, so now let's have a look at how we can start actually using that circular fourths as a practice tool. So I'm going to assume you're at the position where you know where some of the notes are, but there's still a couple that give you a bit of trouble. So just say, I said play a C, you have no problems, you just go, there's a C. Or an F, there's an F. A B, you might go, oh, that's just left of the C, so there it is. And if I said an A flat, you might go, oh, let me figure it out and go through. So just say we're at that stage, but regardless of what level you're at, you can still use this circle. But if you're at the level I just described, this would be a great way to use that circle. So let's start by doing it in a clockwise order. So we'll start at that top position, see if you can play the note C, and then see if you can play the note F, and just go around the circle playing all those notes. E flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and C. So that would be one way you could practice using the circle. Another way is so that you don't get into some sort of pattern and start to recognize that pattern, and it just becomes a, particularly with that last bit in the circle where it would go E, A, D, G, C, F, you can start to recognize that there's a real pattern there. So if you want to avoid falling into that trap of recognizing the pattern and just being able to play it, then what you can do is start randomly choosing positions around the circle of fourths to start playing. So you might start off with a C, but then let's jump down to an A, and then we'll jump to an E flat. Now we'll jump to a B, now we'll jump to a C, now we'll jump to D, etc., etc. So you get the idea. You can just use that circle to randomly choose anywhere you want to be able to practice. If you're a couple of levels on and you're doing chords or anything like that, you can use that as well. So just remember, whatever you're working on, this is a great tool to being able to practice and getting fluent around every key, because that's the main goal. We don't want to just get fluent in one key or around one song. We want to get fluent on the whole piano, which means we need to be able to get to every note and not have our favorite keys or our favorite whatever. We just need to be able to get around the piano freely. So hopefully by practicing with the circle in that way, you're going to not fall into any familiar keys. You're just going to get competent over the whole keyboard, and that's the aim. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video lesson.